Many marketing managers at e-com brands tell me they run out of campaign ideas way too quickly. And when that happens, they either send the same emails over and over again or waste hours trying to come up with something new. So what I learned as an email marketer is that coming up with good email angles isn't about being creative. Let me tell you. It's about having a repeatable process. In today's video, I'll show you how I use ChatGPT to generate and improve email angles in under 5 minutes. So before we actually go over to ChatGPT, I just want to give you some quick context here. Most brands think they have a copywriting problem, but in reality, as I just mentioned, they have an angle problem, and a good angle makes writing the email much easier. And when you've nailed the angle, the copywriting must be good. But you might ask, what exactly is even an angle? So to break it down in one sentence, it's the core idea behind the campaign. A few examples would be founder story, social proof, product education, problem solution, customer transformation. So basically any kind of approach that you could take in order to either bring your brand message across, bring a new message across, maybe also when you have a new product launch or something new happening at your company. And then also third of all, of course, in order to improve conversion rates. So the angles really serve the purpose of bringing your message across and improving your conversion rates. Now in ChatGPT, before actually starting, I recommend you set up your own campaign planning GPT. I already made a video about that in the past. Many reasons for why this makes sense. Basically, the AI knows you way better than, and you don't need to give crazy amounts of context every time you start a new chat. Now in order to start, I recommend you don't ask AI to come up with campaign angles. Yes, AI will be able to do that and maybe also pretty fine, but especially for the beginning, I recommend you just take a campaign angle that you used in the past that you can then let AI iterate on. So basically, just take one that you used in the past. It doesn't need to be perfect. As an example, you could just use summer sale or something, pretty weak angle because what is that even, and ask AI to improve it then. So before this video, I wrote down a short prompt as an example. You can just copy this prompt and then use it for your own purposes and you'll be good to go. Right, let me read it out. I need help improving an email campaign angle for my e-commerce brand. My current idea is summer sale. My brand name is brand. My niche is niche. And our USPs are this, this, and this. The goal of the campaign is to increase conversions and drive purchases on these products. The target audience for this campaign is our 120-day engaged segment. Please improve this campaign angle and generate 10 alternative angles that make the campaign more enticing, refreshing, and higher converting. Boom. And now that you have the prompt with the voice mode, I always like to use the voice mode, the dictate mode, because it's just way faster. You just send it in to the AI. It will generate you a solid prompt right here. All right, quick interruption right now. I've seen that basically the AI thought or thinks that this is a sample prompt to ChatGPT because there's just not any specific information, for example, right here or right here. So basically, it helps me to improve the prompt right now. So I just ask it, no, give me actual ideas. And of course, the AI said that it doesn't really have enough information because, of course, you want to fill in the blanks here. You want to fill in your information, your specific information. But then it will give you some angles. You can see these angles are already pretty solid. What AI did is it took the basic summer sale angle and turned it into a bit more specific angle. So, for example, your summer upgrade, the summer essentials added. So maybe exact products that fit the summer mood or something like that. What our customers are buying for summer. Maybe some testimonials, user-generated content, images of customers holding your products while at the beach, for example. Summer doesn't last forever, some urgency right here. Built for hotter days, kind of specifying the products that work for hotter days. So ChatGPT and AI in general already does a really good job at filtering out those angles and naturally using urgency, using last reminders, using specific product recommendations, using essentials, also trying to upgrade products, your summer upgrade right here, and also UGC. So it's really good at that already. And the only thing you ask for is, here's a summer sale idea and please improve it, make it more specific, give me tons of different angles. And now you can basically send out a campaign for every one of those points. And you already have 10 campaigns just for summer, which covers around, math is not my thing, math is not my strength, but around 3 weeks of content, depending on how many emails you send out per week. But it's really strong, and you can just ask it to kind of give you 20 ideas, and then you have double that, so 6 weeks of content already. So it's really easy to come up with tons of angles here. Now, actually, the biggest mistake I see beginners make is just asking AI to create the campaign from scratch instead of coming up with some own creative ideas and then asking AI to improve your thinking and not replace it whatsoever. All right, down below, you can download my free resources, link in the description as always. And if you want more videos on coming up with angles with AI and kind of doing the work and making the work easier with AI, you can just check the playlist right here anywhere above me. Basically, that's our AI playlist. You can just browse through that and take a look at how AI can also help you take work off your plate.